Right then, that was a list of the Lahore Qalandars, but the action about to begin, and well, we're expecting fireworks, aren't we? Chris Gale is out there with Azhar Ali. Azhar Ali, not a regular for Pakistan in T20 cricket, but well, he has his chance now in this HBL PSL to impress the selectors. And batting with Chris Gale is going to be certainly a unique experience, to say the least.
Yeah, T20 cricket is all about Chris Gale. And it looks like the Karachi Kings are going to start with spin. Off spinner to Chris Gale. It's quite a good tactic, but we know what Chris Gale can do with his big hits.
It's a good ploy. I think Shoaib Malik doing the right thing by introducing himself. The off spin will take the ball away from Chris Gale. There's a slip in place, but you know, on the day he can absolutely decimate any bowling attack, but it is generally felt that he's not great against spin. Let's see whether it works or whether it backfires. But one thing is certain, that Chris Gale is not going to stop himself from hitting the ball a mile. Look at the size of him. He had a pretty good time at the opening of the HBL PSL, celebrating himself, or celebrated dancing with Paul Shawn. He was on the stage for about good 20 minutes or so. Here we go then. Shoaib Malik v Chris Gale. Now that's easily placed through the offside. Chris Gale is going to struggle really if you push him into running hard between the wickets.
That should be the ploy. Starve him of boundaries, but it's easy saying that. Chris Gale, he's got 16 hundreds in T20 cricket. 16.
And fewer 50s. I think he's hit more hundreds than 50s. Taking a bit of time. I think he was hurting when he was running that two. You know, he can do that. Because he's got so much to offer. His strike rate is tremendous, so he can block a few and then go berserk and cover up the distance. Here he goes. That's a big one. That's clearly not out of the middle of the bat, but I think the umpire will want to have another look at it. Chris Gale is off and running and ruining the opposition.
Intentions very clear. Came down the track, just gets a one bounce boundary, but mid-on up in the circle, so he took the aerial route.
Knowing him, he will go again. I'm sure he's going to go again. There he goes. That's up in the air. Will this be taken? Long on, mid-on, anyone? This is a pressure catch and it's taken. Shoaib Malik is absolutely delighted. He's over the moon. This is a big one, big strike. Chris Gale has been removed. You've got to call it a soft dismissal. James Vince was the fielder who took his time, got underneath that one quite cleverly. Chris Gale is gone for 6. Drama is over. 6 for 1.
Slowed it up, Shoaib Malik threw it up further, and there's a little bit of bounce, a little bit of spin. No timing from Chris Gale, and he doesn't time it. It goes towards the boundary. A good catch. Took his time. It went miles in the air. Pressure catch. Well done by James Vince.
Karachi Kings can't believe their luck because they removed the big danger. Right then, the celebrations have just started for Karachi Kings. Chris Gayle has been removed from the scene. Right then, at number 3 is Cameron Delport. He's a big striker as well. Another left-hander on the scene. Azhar Ali is on strike. He watched the drama from the non-strikers, and so much has happened in the span of 4 balls. Chris Gayle with a big hit, 4, then he got out, and Azhar is now on strike. Off the mark with a single.
That'll be the challenge for the overseas players. The ball spinning, not coming onto the bat. And exactly what happened for Chris Gayle. Slowed it up, and there you see the spin that took it away from him. Actually reached out to it and just lofted it way into the sky. Pressure catch, long time coming down to it, but a good one. And Delport again, his left-hander, alien conditions for him. Spin and slow spin.
Slip in a gully in place. So this is an excellent move. Shoaib Malik on the attack here. And you've got to look to bowl aggressive lines if you're a spinner on a pitch like this. Oh, beautifully done. Turn and bounce, just a little bit extra, in fact. Otherwise, that would have taken the off stump, or knocked over the off stump, in fact. 7 for 1. Well, the drama is building up in the Isles as well. We're expecting, some say, a full house in the evening session, which will be absolutely massive for HBL PSL. We're off to a very good start this league. Seven for 1 Qalandars. Chris Gayle is no more there. Mohammad Amir is coming on to bowl. And the trick working for Karachi Kings, introducing spin in the shape of the captain. And captain striking in the first over. Mohammad Amir gets played away through the offside. Third man on the rope, fine leg up in the ring. We know that he's got plenty of talent, Mohammad Amir. But these are difficult conditions for medium pace bowling. You've got to develop a bit of variation to survive a scare. Let's see how he develops his particular brief here. Oh, that's well done at point. That really is well fielded. That ball was played off the middle of the bat. Imad Wasim at point.
Azhar Ali should enjoy this pace on the ball. Spinners getting purchased, spin and bounce not arriving, but here just using the pace. He's played 2 good shots, but he's found the fielder. Imad Wasim, a deepish gully, does well.
Oh, that's beautifully driven, and it's well done at mid-off. I think it's the captain himself, Shoaib Malik.
Here's where the pressure builds. He's played 3 good-looking shots, middle all of them, but not got any runs for them. Shoaib Malik doing well on mid-off. Imad Wasim backward point. So it's just a little bit of pressure straight away on Azhar Ali. Needs to get 1 away.
Round the wicket, change of angle. A little slower in pace, Mohammad Amir. Can get a little anxious, Azhar Ali, if he doesn't find the gaps. So this will test him now. 4 dots on the trot. Down the wicket, finds the gap. It's a slap over point. Off the mark finally. a little shorter in length. I think he was forced to bowl that length because he was advancing down the track. So good batting by Azhar.
Azhar Ali this time trying to make his own length. Against the left arm, it comes down the wicket, shorten it up, and once it's short, saw this yesterday as well, it's much easier to hit square of the wicket. Azhar Ali just needed to get back to it, got a boundary.
Down the wicket, once again it's Imad Wasim who's in business. So just a 4 in that over, or it's 11 for 1. Shoaib Malik is on again. His second over. On the pads and a single conceded. They have a good side, Karachi Kings, and I say that looking at this pitch because they've got Shakib Ul Hasan who can be deadly dangerous, and I'm sure he'll have a role to play, and he'd be given a certain role by Shoaib Malik. It appears as if he'll come in the middle or the last part of the innings, bowling innings. Shoaib Malik will bowl with a new ball, and so that would mean pressure on the opposition right from ball 1 till the end. There is Imad Wasim. He can bowl beautifully with the new ball as well.
And just to start for Karachi Kings, a bit like the Quetta Gladiators, who bowled a couple of good overs up front, starved the opposition off runs and got the wickets that way. And here again, Shoaib Malik getting spin and not allowing the batsman any pace to work with.
Saifullah Bangish is the emerging player. You've got to pick one emerging player in the playing 11. And looks pretty sharp and tidy behind the stumps, very busy. Ideal height, I guess, for a keeper. He's played for Pakistan under-19s. Jockey sized. Is good in that area. Is called for 2. Will he make it? Not really.
Well, you say jockey size, but the other keeper that they have is the Bangladesh captain, former captain, who's about 6 inches shorter than him.
A jockey size XS. That's good bowling. He can be very, very good, Shoaib Malik, and he's bowling a tight line here, an attacking line. Delport at 6s and 7s. Waiting, wanted to go forward, then back, and the ball just skidded through ever so slightly. It was the arm delivery. Oh, that'll have to be reloaded. Down the leg side, and only a single. That's a wide given by the umpire.
No spin this time from Shoaib Malik. Round the wicket with the angle, just going on with the arm. He seems to think that it struck something. Not happy with that call, but nonetheless the wide stands.
Every time they're on view, you get a massive reaction from them. Slip's been removed now for the right-hander, and they're asking him to go just a little bit deep at mid-wicket, where Azhar Ali has been quite keen to earn singles. Want the cover fielder to go back a bit. Last ball of the over. So a few safety precautions being taken here. Down the track. He jams hard on the ball. It was his call, and they finally make it quite easily for that single. 17 for 1. It's 18 for 1.
New Zealand winner.
से देखते थे ना तो स्कोर बदला होता इसे अभी वेट करना पड़ता Well, half the cricket ground bathed in sunshine, half in darkness. Can't be easy for the batsman. Oh, what a strike that is. Massive blow down the ground. Azhar Ali was so prepared to take him on.
Cleared the left leg out of the way and smashed it back down the ground. Pace on the ball, and suddenly he looks much more comfortable. Yeah, no chance for Amir as that ball raced away. Azhar Ali knows that with the new ball, with the faster bowlers, that's the time to attack.
Stinging drive down the ground. Shorter in length and slower in pace, but they run a very good leg by. That's good stuff. Hitting a 4 and taking off to be at the non-striker zone.
Both teams would have learned from yesterday, seeing the game with the spinners dominated. I thought that Islamabad United went a bit too hard and lost their way. They can afford to build in innings. I don't think you can come in on this pitch and hit the ball to all parts straight away. So need to just build in innings and maybe attack at the back end.
Thumbs up, yeah. Signs of V. They all look happy-chappy. That's well played. Showing the full face of the blade. At home, I guess, on that occasion when he was facing a bit of pace. Left-hander Delport. He may be new to the audience here in subcontinent, but he's a fierce striker of the ball, so watch out for this name, Delport. Hails from South Africa. Oh, late cut. Delicate. This innings now seems to be in good motion. Few boundaries, few singles. And that's the beauty of T20 cricket. You can lose it very quickly and you can gather pace back very quickly as well. So, Pakistan viewers can watch HBL PSL live on the official website, psl-t20.com, an app. You can buy the app as well. youtube.com is the place to go. He's running hard. That's another single taken. Just sitting back a bit, the field in the inner ring. Right, for world viewers, you can stream live cricket on cricketgateway.com. There's a lot of international interest for this HBL PSL. So cricketgateway.com is the website you need to click. Hit hard, finds the gap. And that's a good enough strike that'll make it to the fence. Once again, making room and smashing it past the offside field. 30 for 1 after 4 overs. .30 for 1. Qalandars can breathe just a little bit freely now. Chris Gales is the asset that they've lost in the very first over. Right then, Shakib Hassan, who is a top quality all-round cricketer, is coming on to ball. Catch it was the call. He clears the infield. That's a beautiful sweep shot. He had the fielder in mind and played it intentionally in the air to miss him.
Both square leg and short fine leg in the circle, so it was a good option. Left arm spinner bowling round the wicket, spinning into that sweep shot. That's a good one. Delport is away.
He's generally very flat, Shakib Hassan. Bowls with the lower arm, with a flattered trajectory. Oh, he was looking to hit it over mid-wicket, but in the end, he changed his mind. Single down the ground for the left-hander.
Loves bowling to the right-handers with that angle. Bowls from really wide of the crease and slants the ball back in. So anything that spins a little is difficult for the right-hander. Not so much to the left-hander. Now, Azhar Ali on strike and slip in position as well.
Setting his own field. Looking to attack the right-hander here. Goes back, wanted to cut it. A little bit of confusion, hesitancy, but they make it comfortably for that single. They miscued it and then was in two minds whether to go for that single or not, but in the end it was all clear, all go.
It's been the feature of this partnership. They haven't timed the ball all that well, but they're still getting those singles. Not wasting any opportunity there. It's been a decent start for the Lahore Qalandars. 5th over.
Gone! Absolutely well done by Shakib Hassan. He can get a little uptight, Azhar Ali, in limited overs cricket, and there was an example of that. 7 runs in the over. He wasn't happy, and he's gone after scoring 18 from 16. Got a start, but couldn't convert it into something substantial. 37 for the loss of 2 now, Qalandars.
Shoaib Maksud is the new batsman, and 37 for 2. A good start in terms of the runs on the board, but a couple of wickets have just now given Karachi Kings a little bit more leverage into this equation. Sohail Tanvir, he's just on the quicker side of medium, this fella. Sohail Tanvir's got a strange action in the sense that it's difficult to pick up. It's all whirring arms, and it's a very fast arm action, and he can move the ball.
He's tough when it swings. And let's watch to see if he gets any. Early on, the ball still new, just 5 overs old. And if you can get it to swing, catch a craw. Pepsi catch a craw. Catch a 6 in the stands and share 100,000. Here we go. They're all set and ready now. Can he launch one in there? I'm not sure you want to be trying to do that right now. Not at 37 for 2.
Well, Azhar Ali just lost his patience a little bit. He really wanted to get after Shakib Al Hassan, and Shakib did him in the flight.
Yeah, he played down the wrong line. There was no turn. He looked for it. Top bowling.
Cameron Delport, who comes from KwaZulu-Natal, Durban on the east coast of South Africa. Swings it round leg side. He'll be looking for a second and won't get one.
Top striker, I tell you that. Hits the ball sweet. But you sense the game is now balanced at a place where you've got to be careful as a batting side. We've seen what happened yesterday. Lots of wickets went down quickly. That's the lovely view from the umpire's eye. Is what he's looking at. Fancy glasses, lovely hat.
Saw first sightings of Sohaib Maqsood in the ICC Cricket World Cup last year. He hits the ball pretty hard. Good, crisp, clean hitter of the cricket ball. Made 50 on his ODI debut. So the crowd's starting to come in. Time is 5 to 4 in the afternoon here in Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
Right, Alan, what did you make of the Chris Gayle innings then?
You just feel with so much talent and with so much destruction that he can wreak. You just wonder why, after 4 deliveries, why he gets after it the way he does. He'll probably tell you, well, that's the way I play, that's the way it comes, and that's the way it leaves my bat. So there's a great sense of disappointment, though, when he's gone, because you'd like to see a little bit more of him. Obviously, Shoaib Malik and his team didn't. It's a really good over. Just one from it from Sohail Tanvir. 6 gone, 38 for 2. Ravi Bopara there, the England all-rounder. He could play a crucial part in this bowling formation. A little bit later in the innings, maybe, because he takes pace off the ball when he does deliver. Karachi Kings against Lahore Qalandars. Shakib Al Hassan fans, I really rate this fella, Shakib Al Hassan. Not so long ago, he held the lofty position of being the world #1 in the ICC rankings in T20Is and in ODI cricket. An outstanding cricketer who just gets better and better.
Yep, he's still #1, Ellen. I love watching him bowl. He's got a lovely fan club going, but you watch him bowling, the subtle variations he brings to the bowling sometimes isn't appreciated. He'll lob one up there with a bit of turn, then he'll get one, he overspins it, then he bowls one that goes straight on. He's always trying something. Watch him very carefully, very subtle, the quick arm action, then he slows it down. And
a bit of hesitation. Sohaib Maqsood did not want the run. Cameron Delport did.
Yeah, with the outside of the bat, it skidded on, just a little bit skidded on. Watch there, you see, skidded on outside of the edge. Oh, don't go too far.
Lovely bowling. He saw Maqsood coming at him, so he just dragged it down a little bit quicker.
He skidded 2. Now, don't be surprised if he doesn't loop one up outside off. Asking for the drive with a bit more spin on it, with the slip in place.
Back up, left.
Problem that he also brings to the party for the batting side is he reels through those overs so quickly. When you look again, they're gone.
One.
Toss won by Shoaib Malik. Karachi Kings deciding to bowl first. This is the same pitch that we had last night, where Quetta Gladiators beat Islamabad United. Islamabad play tonight against Peshawar, with Quetta sitting this second day out. They will get a single off the last ball. And the backing up is good, so just a single. 4 from the over, 7 gone, 42 for 2. Lahore put into bat by Shoaib Malik. Seven gone. They're going at 6 and over, but they have lost Chris Gale and Azhar Ali, the captain. So disappointment for the Lahore team, with Chris Gale back in the dugout, so too his captain Azhar Ali. Chris Gale lasted just 4 deliveries. Dwayne Bravo sitting alongside him. It's a pretty good place to watch the cricket, HBL, and they are at sort of deep mid-wicket. Or for the right-hander, they're at deep extra cover. Now, Sohail Tanvir, just the 1 run from his first over. He's a very canny bowler, this fella. Knows exactly what he wants to do with the ball. 5 on the offside. See, that's rifle straight. If you're bowling straight, if you're bowling fairly wicket to wicket, then and you're bowling straight enough, then the batsman has to create angles.
Yeah, well, you're looking at it from a left-arm fast bowler's point of view, being one yourself. Just that angle of the run-up. Were you angled as much as that?
No, I angled, yeah, and I used that, and you have to use it. This is fairly straight. Well, that's not bad. There's a little bit of an angle in there. Modern fast bowlers right arm use straight approach.
I watch him and I see at times he increases the angle. If you watch him, and I sometimes think he can be closed off at the crease because of that angle.
Strong, and he can get through and get the ball through at some pace as well. Well ball, slower ball this time, and he made Cameron Delport come to it to get bat on ball. Slower delivery, that's why it was an inside edge.
Well, you need a lot of skill to do that. Like the fast leg spinner. So at the current run rate, they're only going to get 117. They're going to get a move on. 7 and 0 will only get them to 130. Bang! Smacked beautifully, just straight to the man, though. Lovely outfield. pivot and get it down. Left-right combination. Batting at the moment does make it a little bit tougher for the bowlers.
It's a top edge. It won't quite get to fine leg.
I guess the big question is, could he have got there? Maybe not. Opening the eyes. One ball left in the over, 4 off it. They need one big over somewhere. They need some boundaries. Nothing's happening.
But he's really got away with that. Again, trying to bowl a slower ball. Sohail Tanvir. 47 for 2. Eight overs gone in this first match of this doubleheader here, and Lahore Qalandars are 47-2, put into bat by Shoaib Malik, the Karachi Kings captain. Just under 6 and over. Change of bowling.
We got away with that. It was the quicker one, was the flatter one. We just couldn't get the gap.
Ahmad Wasim, former captain of the Pakistan under-19s. That's almost like a short-arm jab flick. That is one heck of a shot.
Did anybody catch it to get that 50? Did anybody catch it in the crowd? Catch a crow. You had a chance.
Look at that. There's no real follow through with the arms here. Look at that jab. That short arm, very strong in the forearms.
Would you believe it, Alan? I think it's fallen in no man's land, right in the middle of the crowd. What an opportunity missed. Not much spin happening here. He's bowling it too quick and too flat.
Good sound to that bat, Sohaib Maqsood.
Little short on jab, as you said, Wilco, but straight into the middle of that crowd, and you'd have thought it's so full, not a place to be found, and it's fallen in amongst them. Catch a crow, catch a 6 in the stands to share 100,000.
8 from the over, 9 gone, 55 for 2. The shadow of the stands now, the sun dropping at 4:10 in the afternoon here, and all the pitch now is in shade. But at one stage half the pitch was bright sunshine, and as the umpire looks down the pitch, one half of it was in shade. Or bowled. Shoaib Malik, who's accounted for the big man. He's got Chris Gale back in the dugout.
Quality spinner. Beat him in the flight. It was a little bit of a skidder. He might lob one up just now.
As he caught it, did it carry? Imad Wasim was the man. I'm not sure if it carried. It was a great effort. Even if he just stopping it is a great effort. Let's see if it carried here.
Real chance. I think it went straight to hand. Yep.
Oh, I'm not so sure. That would have been one of the great catches. Full stretch.
That's better. Just hit it down the ground, you get the single. 2 men on the sweep, the reverse sweep. Dangerous shot right now. Still searching for the one big over. Qalandars need one.
Could be gone here. I think that's short of his ground. I think he's gone. The umpire's going upstairs, but that was a fantastic piece of fielding, and I think Lahore are going to lose a third wicket here.
Yep, it's a big one, and I'm with you, Alan. I think the fielding was so good and so quick. Yep. Now does he? Yep. There you go. Bails are off. Ball in hand. Batsman's nowhere, and that is outstanding fielding. As good as you'll see on the ground. Let's have a look. Yep, it's coming now. It's out. It's a cool and cool decision, that. Real cool and cool.
Cameron Delport's got to go. Iftikhar was the fielder, and Delport looked promising for his 17, but it's now 56 for 3.
Let's have a look at this fielding again. Outstanding. Delport thought he'd beaten him. That was just sublime. Jonty Rhodes like for me.
New batsman wearing 16 for Lahore is Mohammad Rizwan, wicketkeeper batsman. 3 down for 56, and we're in the 10th over, coming towards the end of the 10th.
That was such a big wicket right at this stage. Just set themselves up and they were having a good look. Suddenly you get a big wicket like that. One of the set batsmen.
Well, they'll look for a second, and no. Rizwan sends Maqsood back. So 2 from the over and a wicket, 10 gone, 57 for 3. Halfway stage, and Lahore Qalandars 57 for 3. Imad Wasim now his second over. First over cost him 8. And superb piece of fielding here by Iftikhar to effect the run out. He thought it was a single, and then as soon as Iftikhar had stretched here, he realized that there was no run. Let's ask Ramiz Raja what he thought of that decision, of that piece of running. Ramiz?
Not great. I think you've got to fear for your life when you are partnering Shoaib Maqsood. I think this is the negative aspect of the present Pakistan cricket team. Not only Shoaib Maqsood, there is Rizwan, who needs to improve his running between the wickets. Then obviously there is Mohammad Hafiz, who's been involved regularly in 3-4 run-outs. So I think they need to work on that aspect of their cricket. Imad Wasim can be good. That's worked with the angle away towards the fence. Beautifully struck.
Picked up the length early here, Mohammad Rizwan. Ball was heading down leg side, so nice piece of judgment from him.
Missing the leg stump, missing stumps for sure, but he doesn't spin the ball much, Imad Wasim. He's quick through the air, and he'll like to keep the batsman tied up around that middle and leg stump line.
What he does do, though, is that he gets that ball to nip back almost like the arm ball, the ball that goes straight on towards leg stump.
It's a nice shot for a run. Keeps himself busy at the crease. Rizwan, it's 63 for the loss of 3. So then 3 wickets down for 63. They need to amp it up a little, maintain a healthy tempo. He's been in there for 20 balls, Shoaib Maqsood, so he becomes a senior partner, senior pro in this partnership. Rizwan on 5 from 4. Karachi Kings have looked an exciting side. They've fielded well. They've got 2 or 3 very fine fieldsmen. Ravi Bopara is coming on to bowl. He's a good T20 circuit player. Very consistent, very professional.
I expect to see him with a variety of deliveries here. I don't see that he's going to put a lot of pace on the ball, Bopara.
Making sure, I think at this stage, the Karachi Kings do not leak boundaries. They would have done well if singles are conceded. Chris Gayle got out in the very first over of the innings. A bit of an anticlimax. This is how he felt, trying to work the ball from off to the onside. Good running catch. That's up in the air, and somehow Shoaib Maqsood squeezes it past the man at shot fine. Suhail Tanveer has got a rocket arm. Oh, it's double play. Is it? They've gone for the appeal, and we know that these direct hits can be messy for the runner.
Well, the reason they've gone upstairs is, number 1, because it is a direct hit, and number 2, because Maqsood, although he might have been close with his feet, I think his bat, it's touch and go whether his bat was in here. I think he's okay. I think he's all right. Just on a frame here. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Right, then it's a not out. It's got to be a not out. But it was a narrow thing. Good awareness shown by the team there. Mushtaq Ahmed on the left and
Mickey Arthur.
Mickey Arthur, absolutely.
Yeah.
I had a little chat with him before the game, and he seems to be very excited about a young leg spinning prospect. Forget the name, but he was raving about this 19-year-old kid.
I'm going to say before you said 19, I thought you meant Mushtaq Ahmed. Yeah, well done. Maqsood has gone well there. That's why whenever you get a raucous appeal, you're going to have to go upstairs.
Rashid Riaz is the umpire, and he's got the ump cam working as well. Right, this is what he's viewing right now. Oh, slow full toss, a friendly delivery that's driven away for a run only. In such a situation, when the charge is on, from a fielding perspective, you've got to relax, because you can't afford to field with hard hands. The pressure can get the better of you at times, but these guys have played so much of international T20 cricket that they know how to handle things. Once again, slow pace. Once again, no timing.
Ravi Bopara runs up with the ball as if he's going to bowl just a normal seamer, but what he does, he rolls his fingers down the side of the ball. He's got the delivery which comes out of the side of the hand. There's all kinds of variation from Ravi Bopara. There's another one, no pace at all. So Mohammad Rizwan's got to do something to manufacture the pace. Ravi Bopara, who holds the record for the best figures for an England cricketer in T20 internationals. That was against the West Indies a couple of years ago. 69 for 3 from 12.
Right then, after 12, 69 for 3. Batting is looked just a little bit laborious and tedious. That's driven down the ground for a run.
I think, isn't it because we're having just a number of slower bowlers on this pitch, and the slower bowlers are enjoying what they're delivering.
King spinners today, they've been on the mark. He'll look to bowl a straight line. He's not a big spinner of the ball, Shakib ul Hasan, but he gets the work done. Extremely flat, lowers his arm and bowls a bit like Imad Wasim, or Imad Wasim bowls a bit like him. Well, to all the Pakistani fans, in case you want to stream this fabulous game, HBL PSL is available live. PSL-T20.com. A little bit of inside edge, I guess. Not keen, the umpire. Just moved away from the action. And given us a run. That's beautifully bowled. Saw the batsman coming out of the crease. That's misheld at point. Imad Wasim has been generally very good in that area, but 2 runs conceded. There should have been nothing, but he fired it wide outside the stumps. That's beautiful bowling by Shakib Ul Hasan. Oh, missed a stumping chance. The keeper got yorked. And that's a lovely piece of bowling, yeah, creating opportunities twice in that over. 75 for the loss of 3. That's well bowled, shortening the length. Saw the batsman coming out of the crease. Down the track, it's a straight hit. He likes it. He likes it. And almost over the fence, but a bounce and then over the fence. So it's a 4. But straight as an arrow. He enjoyed that straight hit, Rizwan. Bisecting the two fielders. That's well managed. That's extremely well done. Followed the batsman. He wanted to make room to thrash it through the offside. Smart piece of bowling. Umpire Cam there. A view from the umpire. That one spun. So we've seen a few varieties from the left armour. The angle delivery, the straight ball, and then this tweak from middle to off.
Every left-arm spinner wants to see the ball gripping the surface. Saifullah Bangash is the keeper for the Karachi Kings, 20 years of age. 2 years ago, the keeper was playing for the Pakistan under-19s on this ground in the final against South Africa, who went on to win it, the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup. And South Africa, of course, had Kagiso Rabada in their team.
That's up in the air. He's gone. He should be out. Shoaib Maqsood is gone. Ravi Bopara with a good catch. He waited for the ball to clear. The other fielder was attached next to him. No confusion whatsoever. And so after spending a bit of time at the crease, he once again is out. 22 from 27 balls. That's been kind of a pattern for Shoaib Maqsood in his T20 cricket so far. It's 80 for 4. Right then, we'll have a little pause here. It's the Qatar Airways strategic timeout. Qatar Airways strategic timeout is over. All right, then Qalandars losing the 4th wicket. That of Sohaib Maqsood, not a great shot. Just getting a little frustrated with the state of play, and got out just at the wrong time, because Qalandars needed a set batsman out there in the last part of the story.
And the new batsman is Dwayne Bravo, Trinidad and Tobago and the West Indies. Got a massive CV in T20 cricket. Yeah, he was never quite to the pitch of the ball. Ravi Bopara's got a safe pair of hands. That'll be a wide down the leg side. Joel Wilson from the West Indies, the umpire.
This is an appeal. In fact, this is how Sohaib Maqsood got out, making sure that his partner didn't call for it. He was there to catch it. Hard push earns him a single this time. So Dwayne Bravo is off the mark. Yeah, he's a safe pair of hands.
Little unconventional from Mohammad Rizwan. One of the most experienced players now with Mohammad Rizwan there. Batting is Dwayne Bravo. Only Kieran Pollard and Albie Morkel have played more T20 matches in the world. Kieran Pollard is edging towards 300. Albie Morkel's just behind him. And this is Dwayne Bravo's 278th. Second leading wicket taker behind Lasith Malinga. And he's represented West Indies in all T20 World Cups.
Yeah, in short, an excellent all-round cricketer with a lot of experience. It's difficult to hit Shakib Ul Hasan down the ground with the low trajectory that he's bowling. That's over covers. That's beautifully done. That is such a nice shot. Lovely execution of the inside-out drive, and he earns a 4 of the last ball of that over. And it's 89 for the loss of 4.
'89 for 4, 15 gone.
1-1.
Needing now to get a move on.
Yesterday's game, we saw this last few overs, and Russell got on with it, and now it's down to Dwayne Bravo. Extra cover region, he loves that shot. Just goes through the line. Keeps the bat face straight at the ball, which is so very important when you're playing over extra cover, not to open it up too much. But considering yesterday we saw that 128 wasn't enough, maybe they'll need about 50 more to make a game of it.
Yeah, I think you're right. We haven't seen anything untoward in the pitch. In fact, I'd say it spun more yesterday than it has today. Smacked over mid-wicket. It's gone all the way. Just what was needed right now.
There is one, got really low to it. got down the wicket and then got low to it. He's not very tall anyway, but he got low to the ground to get that elevation. Did not hit it completely in the middle, but good enough. These two doing it well. It's a good little partnership. And Rizwan on to 24, just needs to bat through this innings. Came down the wicket and then the left leg, right leg actually on the ground, so stayed very, very low. The key to lofting that.
No run. Dot balls are gold. 16 gone, 98 for 4. Building up nicely, just 4 to go. And we've seen a huge support coming in. It's building up. It's going to be a big night. It's going to be a big occasion. A run chase, people coming into the ground, settling in. There's a big match later as well. Around about this time that all the supporters getting in the mix. Much to play for. Qalandars 98 for 4. They've got to get a move on. Yeah, that's him. That's him. He's there again.
Yeah, Friday holiday here. And once the lights come on, I think you'll see more people here. Lots of support for Karachi as well. Well, Shoaib Malik's gone for Amir. He's come back into the attack, so pace on the ball. And maybe this is the time where they really have to explode. Both Rizwan and Dwayne Bravo. Pace on the ball be a little bit easier.
Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. That brings up the 100. Right, they're getting into overdrive. Need a couple more of them. Full toss, put away.
Fantastic cover drive. He timed that well. It was a low full toss outside that off stump. And Rizwan hit it through the covers. Didn't need any more invitation for that. Bit of discussion, change in field now, change of angle. So it's going round the wicket now, Amir.
Big interest. Yep. The Royal Box. You would know a couple of those sitting there, wouldn't you?
Anilo Allen, the Royal here, is the Royal of the commentary box. A few of the PCB officials there as well. That's his area, that extra cover region. He loves it. Round the wicket against the angle, but Dwayne Bravo so strong through the offside. Hit it unconventional. When he hits it, leans back a little, calypso style. But he does hit it hard through that cover region.
Well, finally up in the circle. You'd be thinking maybe just sneak over onto offside, try and work it there.
Yeah, Simo, you called it. He missed out. Actually given a ball on leg stump, and he's played it straight to that short fine leg fielder. Gets away with one.
Yeah, he definitely would be upset with that. So the current rate of 6.3 at the moment.
Last ball, and Rizwan will be looking for a boundary. Nicely bowled, straight to one on the stumps. 107 for 4.
Qalandars 107 for 4 after 17. You always look at it and, oh, well, having fun. Yeah, get in the mix, get the picks going. You always look at it and think, well, at 4 down, you know, you've got to come really hard now. You don't want to end up not getting enough and suddenly you only look back on it, you only lost 4 wickets.
Karachi celebrities just saw Javed Sheikh, Aisha Omar, Anwar Maqsood. So they've come out to support Karachi. Stars from Karachi in the mix. And they'll be hoping the last 3 overs go well, because at the moment Karachi are in front. You'd say 107 for 4 and 17, they'll take that.
How are you feeling?
I want the Qalandars to get some runs, because really for Lahore to get back into this.
That would be a wide, surely. Yep. They don't need that kind of thing to be happening here towards the end. Bowling coach's nightmare. Just get it nice and full and straight. We don't want to bowl extra deliveries.
There's one on to 30, and he's been there a while, and this is sort of the last 18 balls or so. You need to be aiming at, say, 4 or 5 boundaries at least.
Yeah, I can sense that need in the voice there. The Raw favourite.
They scramble a second. Yes, they will. Once that ball just sort of trickles to that 30-yard circle, you're always in with a chance. And with Dwayne Bravo, he's super quick. Rizwan, not so shabby either.
That's good awareness. So, 2 in the wide. We need a boundary. Where can they find one? Fine leg up, fine legs back, third man in the circle, around the wicket he is. Deep mid wicket, square leg.
Clever. Back of the hand, slow ball outside the off stump. Obviously he's got third one up in the circle. Probably a celebrity box.
I'm looking to see if I can find Alan Wilkins there. Where's Wilco? Not in the celebrity box. He's not up at the main box neither. Right, Bravo. Talk about extra cover. That's what he looks for. Tanvi will know that. Round the wicket, firing in his legs. Will he go over and try and smack it through mid-wicket? Big gap in the mid-wicket area. Cut away, just the single.
It's been a decent over from Sohail Tanveer. Hasn't conceded a boundary, just a couple of singles. Shoaib Malik, he's done well. He's got an over himself. I think he'll rely on the pace. He's got Mohammad Amir with an over. Sohail Tanveer will probably bowl till the end. So he's played this well. Very apt at T20 captaincy.
Ravi Opara. He'd be my go-to man.
Hit that well, but a deep mid-wicket in place. So bowling to his field. It was really struck well by Rizwan, but still no boundary. And at this stage, if you can go an over without a boundary, that's full marks to the bowling side. Lendl Simmons very quick on that deep mid-wicket fence. Has his glasses on backwards. Never compromise on style, the West Indians.
Well bowled, no run. Wonderful delivery.
GoPro doing its rounds. And Sohail Tanveer bringing all his skill set to the party. A Yorker outside the off stump, making it really difficult.
Down the leg side, was that a wide? Did it touch anything? No, it didn't. Bowl the ball again. 7 off the over so far, 1 to go. You can see the disappointment on his face there. He knows it's basic, you can't do that. Got to get out the over.
Karachi supporters pretty happy. Not conceding a lot of runs and bowling first, working for them.
Just with a single. 8 off that over. Not enough, not enough. 115 for 4. Little chat in the middle. 18 balls left. Oh no, not 18, 12. 12 balls left. We've got to get up to 130, 135 would be good. Funny, you can lose your way right here. Lose 2 quick wickets. That's not what they want. Run rate 6.39. Would fancy getting that batting second. You know how to pace it. You have to bowl really well to hold that. So suddenly the next 12 balls are so critical. What can they get? Bravo and strike, looking at extra cover, I guess. Yep, he's got it going slightly wide. He should come back for the second and does it easily.
Still no boundary. Tried to hit it over extra cover, outside part off the bat, and gets a couple of runs. So behind the scenes, this is where the action is brought to you. A lot of equipment. It's not easy. The control room with the GoPro.
Bowled in. Dead straight delivery. Bravo's hit all round it. And right now, that is a huge, huge wicket. The fans are on their feet. Buzzard's staying down. He hasn't got up. So Bravo goes. Gone for 14 or 14. 117 for 5.
Yeah, Bravo not getting any of this. This one angling back. and it crashes into the stumps. Good bowling, angling it back in, and Amir gets his man.
.2 bowled, 117 for 5. Oh, little scoop straight to the keeper. 2 wickets in a row. He's suddenly going to find himself on a hat-trick. Yep, it's all turning around, and the Lahore Qalandars are now finding themselves in a little bit of trouble.
Couple of wickets for Amir and couple of deliveries, and the innings going nowhere. Sohaib comes in and goes first ball, 117 for 6.
Well, the little scoop try hits the bat too hard, goes straight up. Easy catch for the keeper. Amir loves it. Easy as you like. Giving himself room to line it up, the slog, and then changed his mind. Hat-trick ball, has he given him? Yes! There it goes! That's the hat-trick. Amir's run up and bowled one dead straight, and Kevin Cooper's played all around it.
A hat-trick for Amir, and what an achievement he's got. Kevin Cooper, he gets a duck, a straight one. He missed a straight one, and that was all that was needed. 7th down, 117. What an over from Amir. What a 3 balls as Kevin Cooper departs. Didn't get a run. 117 for 7.
Well, this is a little moment here. He's got a hat-trick, looking for 4 in 4. Can he get one straight and full at pace? Down the leg side, well taken. Well taken. It's the wide, but what a 3 deliveries. That's the first one. And then this little prod, up she goes, keeper takes it, and then bingo, he's hit him straight in front. He knows it as well. Oh, there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Yeah, so he's bowled a wide, so is he still on for 4 and 4? Full toss down the leg side. Naveed Yassin missing that, but it's all Karachi Kings. Mohammad Amir with a hat-trick. And it was the overs where they really had to score some runs. But Amir had other ideas. He's got a hat-trick in the 19th over of the game.
Forever in history, first hat-trick of PSL. Oh, he's gone too far down. He had to just throw to the bowler. Gone for all money, he would have been 19 gone. 119 for 7.
Yeah, he tried to go for that direct hit. He was complaining to Ahmed that he needed to get back on the stumps, but he's already got a hat-trick and bowled an over with just 2 runs and a leg by. So what more do you want?
Wonderful over from Amir. Just a little tap from all the mates and all the friends, and certainly kept the Qalandars under extreme pressure. They haven't got away. And as you said, this was the time. This was the time that they needed to accelerate, and it hasn't happened. 3 wickets in the 19th over. It's the last thing you want. Suddenly now 1 over to go, and they're scrambling around. How much can they get? New batters are in.
Just a single. The Qalandars' innings just not starting at all. They tried to build it up, tried to consolidate in those middle part, but they needed a big ending, and as it is, it's actually nosedived instead of taking off. Shoaib Malik will be happy with this effort. Still busy setting the field, but when you win the toss and bowl first, and you do so well, I think all the camp will be extremely pleased. 5 balls for Rizwan to get something out of this.
Just a single.
A fantastic bowling from both ends. Amir with that hat-trick, straight and full. A little bit of a scoop shot, but just so straight from Amir. Round the wicket with the angle, bowling straight at the stumps. And gets the first hat-trick of the HBL PSL. Four balls remaining. Boundaries needed for the Qalandars. Sohail Tanveer bowling a few good Yorkers. Again, got the length, but no timing at all. Just a single. Nothing happening for the Lahore Qalandars. Karachi Kings all over this.
There was a time in the innings when they really threatened to get more than this. Those guys sitting there would be happy. Their teammates have really delivered. Mickey Arthur, a little mush. Happy days. But they know it's never over in T20 cricket. Same thing can happen to you. You lose 2 or 3 up front, and suddenly the pressure comes. Managed to get that over the top. It'll just be the 2. No boundaries, that's the problem. No boundaries.
Again, good bowling. No pace offered for Sohail Tanveer. This one executed that ramp shot well, but once you've not got enough pace on it, you won't get a boundary. Still, just 4 runs of the first. 5 rounds of the first 4 balls. So 2 balls remaining, 124. Can they get to 135? 2 big hits.
Played on, bat onto the stumps. Now, I've got a couple of questions about that delivery. Off the edge of the bat, straight onto the stumps right at the end. Rizwan gone for 37. A good innings, though, 124 for 8.
Back end of the innings, Lahore Qalandars struggling. Another good delivery from Sohail Tanveer. Not looking any boundaries. Last 24 balls, 4 wickets and no boundaries. Last ball of the innings, Sohail Tanveer just to end this off well.
Good delivery, good delivery. So that ends it. Just one off it. 125, the score. Is that enough?
I suspect not, but stranger things have happened. Going by yesterday, 128 wasn't enough. And they bowl well, Karachi Kings. Amir with that hat-trick. Just 125. Bowled extremely well. Yesterday, 128 was never enough, and setting a target seems to be difficult on this slow, low track. But all credit to the Karachi Kings. Bowled well, fielded well, did not let Lahore Qalandars any momentum in that innings at all.
Yeah, you'd think you'd have some wickets in hand, you can have a go at the end, and suddenly you lose 3 wickets in 1 over. And so there's no guarantee there, but yep, claps all round.
Karachi Kings against the Lahore Qalandars, and Karachi Kings have done a job with the ball, and now they've got to do the job with the bat. 126 is their target. Now that might seem quite low to those of you watching this telecast, but this is a pitch which has got 1 or 2 little demons in it, and the slow bowlers are profiteering. They're enjoying it. It's not really a fast bowler's delight, but I can tell you that slow bowlers and the person who spins the ball is enjoying it. Lendl Simmons, the West Indian, in recent times has been quite prolific in his T20 outings. Lendl Simmons opening for the Karachi Kings. So Lendl Simmons opening with Noman Anwar. 126 they need. If you were chasing this target, Ramiz, what would be the way you would go about this? One person to drop anchor, maybe to bat as far as they can through the 20?
Not really. I think you just go out there, you know, thinking on aggressive lines. Not worry about playing safe cricket. This is T20 cricket, so all they need is a good bunch of 6 overs with the bat, and they'll be through. Qalandars need to strike early, and then again and again they need to pick wickets. Here we go then. Simmons on strike.
Little bit of swing, Zia-ul Haq. Nice little bit of shape there from the left arm over the wicket.
Saw him limbering up just before the game, and he's pretty impressive. Nice pace, movement in and out. And you know, as a left-arm pacer, that if you can get that ball back into the right-hander, then you become a good bowler.
It's an action I remember because we saw that he played in the Under-19 World Cup final here, the ICC Under-19 World Cup final. Zia-ul-Haq bowled pretty well. South Africa, Pakistan 2 years ago on this ground in February.
Need to begin well here, Qalandars. Tidy start, putting pressure on the opposition by bowling a good channel.
It's nicely done. Good shape. .126 is the target. Now, we saw last night that 128. It's sort of average for this pitch. It's a worn pitch. Gone. Simply done. Short ball pulled around straight into the hands of backward square, and Karachi lose their first wicket.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start. Qalandars, and he's gone. Yeah, it's a duck for him. Naman Anwar looking to hit that ball hard. Kings lose their first wicket. That of their opener, it's 1 for 1. I think he got surprised just a little bit by that length, and well, Zia-ul-Haq has started off with a fair bit of promise and talent. He's slippery, all right, bowling in the 140 clicks range, and a smart piece of cricket by Qalandars. They had the man in there, and it was well caught. Naveed Yassin was the catch. That shot fine.
James Vince from England took a towering catch to remove Chris Gale. He's captain of Hampshire. Produced a whole raft of decent cricketers over the years. Shane Warne played for Hampshire, so did Kevin Peterson, and this is the wicket.
Yeah, got a little jammed in his execution. Got late on the ball. Well, that fielder was strategically placed, and it went down his throat. Naveed Yassin, the fielder who took that catch.
He's got away with it. There is a third man. It's come off the outside edge. End of the over. It's 2 for 1.
Shouldn't be difficult for Karachi Kings, provided they keep wickets intact. 124 in 114 balls. Zafar Gohar is being asked to come and manage the affairs in the first overs of the innings. A cricketer with an attitude is It's all about being aggressive as far as the left armer is concerned. Very aggressive, bats well, fields well.
Well, he was another under-19 World Cup finalist for Pakistan, and he had a terrific semi-final. In fact, I think he might have even taken the Man of the Match award.
Catch a crore rupees. Pepsi catch a crore. So you got to be ready there, folks. In the aisles, in the stadium.
It's the kind of pitch that if you're a genuine spinner on the ball, you'd like to get onto this early. It doesn't matter that the ball is new. It's you can still get a grip on it, and you get more bounce with the new ball as a spinner. Paddles it round. Oh, he's got away with that. Zia-ul-Haq, the fielder.
Well, he's quick through the air, and he's getting the ball to turn sharply as a result. He's now being advised by Rizwan. I think he's got to maintain a better line than that.
He's got it through that ring. It won't go for 4, but it'll be a couple.
That was stately from the right-hander. Very elegantly done through the offside. Attractive player. He's tall, and have a look at this special drive. Inside-out drive. Made room to maneuver the ball through the off-field.
Oh, this could be gone. This could be gone. Yes, it is. It looked out the moment it hit his back leg. James Vince is unconvinced, but I can tell you he is minced, and he's got to go.
You know what? I think he's hit that. I think that's the reason why he looked absolutely surprised by that call. Gone for 3. It's 4 for 2. Let's try to see a deflection with the bat. There was a big inside edge. Big inside edge, and the umpire really not been able to read that one properly. He was shocked when that finger was raised. Look at the reaction there. Couldn't believe it.
Well, the kind of person you want to come in now when you're 2 down and you only got 4 on the board is a fighter. Someone who scraps his way out of a predicament, and that man is Shakib Al Hassan. Shakib Al Hassan looks to have a brand new bat for the occasion as well. 4 for 2. Well, you can understand the grievance of James Vince. He knew that he'd hit that. He was bang in front. The ball hit his back leg. It's the end of the over. It's 5 for 2.
Well, you win some and you lose some, and the finger was raised, and he was absolutely disgusted by that call.
Can't go down there, I'm afraid. Zia-ul-Haq will have to reload, bowl an extra delivery this over. And Pakistan viewers, you can watch the HBL PSL live on the official website, PSL-. T20.com. It's also on youtube.com/PSL. Leading edge, and oh my goodness, would you believe it? Dwayne Bravo, of all people, he has dropped a dolly. A bit of the old gold cargo might have got in the way there, around his chin.
Or the fielder running from it off. I'm not too sure. Maybe he was all set to celebrate this. Got there quite all right. Yeah, I think he's himself to be blamed. Maybe have overrun it. I'm not too sure because he was there. Sitter missed.
We don't give Saqib that kind of leeway. You just don't. If he gives you an easy chance like that, you have to take them.
You know, that shot that he had played, that the one that Bravo missed at mid-on, is a very good example of how slow this pitch is, because he had, look at the angle of the bat. He was into that onside flick far too early, and the ball taking an outside, the leading edge lobbed up in the air, and Bravo missing a sitter.
Over the years that Dwayne Bravo, that is, has been playing T20 cricket, he has pulled off the most audacious catches. He's been a wonderful fielder, and that is, I would think, the simplest he has ever dropped. cricketgateway.com. International viewers, you can watch the HBL PSL live on cricketgateway.com, depending where you're watching it, of course. A little bit of pace taken off the ball this time from Zia-ul Haq.
He's been impressive, very impressive, because he's got the ball to move around on a dead pitch, on a slow pitch. He's had the better of Shakib Al Hasan, and now he's shown us the slow variety as well. So it's been a good package so far.
Nicely worked round the corner. Should be a couple here for Saqib. Kevon Cooper is the fielder, and he was the last man in the hat-trick. Kevon Cooper, third man in the Mohammad Amir hat-trick.
He's very good in that area. Plays the mid-wicket shot so well, in complete control on that last occasion. Waiting on the ball and then working it away in that big gap, and as a result the slip's been removed. Chris Gayle has gone out there to force Shakib Al Hasan to play a different shot. He's there at short mid-wicket.
It's 10 for 2. There's a fairly good atmosphere building up here now. They've got a double header here tonight. We've got Peshawar. They'll be playing Islamabad United. Islamabad losing their opening match, the opening match of the HBL PSL last night, to the Quetta Gladiators. So that's the second match here after this one. Plenty of cricket to be played here first. Now Lendl Simmons for Karachi Kings on strike. Zafar Gohar is the left arm spinner.
Just 3 deliveries for Lendl Simmons in 3 overs. Oh, that'll do it very nicely. Worth the wait and worth the watch.
likes to go straight down the ground. He's not terribly big in stature, but he's got good hands. A few swing of the bat. That's going to beat backward point, and it'll be 4 more consecutive boundaries.
He can be wristy as well. He's a good player of spin bowling, Rendell Simmons. And absolutely electric in the field. Very good cricketer and a very good buy for Karachi Kings. A little short this time, or shorter, the left arm spinner, and played it quite nicely, missing the fielder at point. His growth as a cricketer has been quite tremendous. He's now a regular at the T20 circuit. Good place to watch that, the all-important HBL box. Yeah, Rendell Simmons, from being an uncertainty in all the formats, now a certainty indeed in limited overs cricket.
Oh, he's caught hold of this. That's a lovely blow from Saqib Al Hassan, and that is a clean catch as well.
The Pepsi catcher Karor. And well, that was well managed in the crowds. It was beautifully struck, playing it with the spin, easily done. He's so good away towards mid-wicket. That's his range, his territory, his terrain. He's the guy.
It's gone again. He's gone again. It's an even better shot this time. It's straighter. Crisp hitting out of the middle of the screws.
Well, this is beautifully done once again. This was the mid-wicket hit over the field, and then a straighter hit. But once again, lining up the leg side play and hitting a couple of big sixes. Yeah, just clearing his front leg and managing a couple of good blows.
Catch a six and our Pepsi catch a craw, and you stand to win a share of $100,000. Try to go again. It was a bit flatter this time from Gohar. He didn't want to be hit yet again. 4 overs gone, 31 for 2. Just the last remnants of sun descending upon this wonderful stadium. $31 for 2 in 4 overs. Karachi Kings chasing a total of 126 to win the match. Dwayne Bravo's coming into the attack now for Lahore.
Starts off with a wide. He likes to experiment a lot, Dwayne Bravo. You see him bowling a Yorker, you see him bowling a slow bouncer. Is very good at variations.
Lendl Simmons does like to often have a decent swing. Now this would be a good contest, you'd think. Well bowled. Dwayne Bravo looking for the full length. He doesn't want to give Lendl Simmons too much license to have a swing at him. And also Dwayne Bravo is one of those great bowlers at the death. He can bowl a mixture of full and slow.
Yeah, but have a look at the timing. On a slow pitch where the others have struggled, Lendl Simmons has so far played some lovely crisp shots, including that straight drive that went to the fielder, so his timing is not off. So easy on the eye. It's again just hitting the ball in the middle of the bat and just running that single effortlessly.
Shakib Al Hassan with 2 sixes, hasn't hit a boundary yet, but he's got 2 towering sixes, and that bat sounds very good indeed. And not many bad bats around these days, Ramesh. No one's got a bad bat, it would seem.
Yeah, I was talking to Viv the other day, and he was also cribbing. Why didn't we have such bats when we were batting? I said, even with the previous bats, he could hit a mile.
Those bats weren't the worst either, let me tell you. Okay.
Duncan Fernley make. Viv
Yeah.
used to bat with them, or sort of was a signed professional with Duncan.
Well, that's what he doesn't want to do. You really don't want to give too much room to Shakib Al Hassan.
Cashing in on some loose stuff. This time it is an uppercut. And rising with the delivery. He was airborne when he hit this one. Yeah, the feet were up in the air and crashing it past point. He's playing an attractive innings, to say the least. 21 from 11. Strike rate of 190.
Oh, it was a great effort by the keeper, but it's a consecutive boundary.
Putting the pressure back on the opposition. Shakib Al Hassan is playing a great innings here, and I'd say that because he's been very, very imaginative. Yeah, just a delicate shot. He knew that there was no one in the slip, so well carved.
Well thought out and well executed from Shakib, who's got some admirers as well. He's got a lot of admirers. Outstanding cricketer from Bangladesh. Down the pitch he comes, and he just gives himself some more room, and they'll go back for a second. So Dwayne Bravo is going for runs here. It's 5 gone, 43 for 2.
.43 for 2. The worm there, the green one, just edging over the red one now. .83 runs in 15 overs. That's what's needed. It's needed now. A couple of wickets if they want to stem this tide. Lendl Simmons, so elegant as a batter. Lovely to watch. Shakib Al Hassan has really set the stage alight. The next couple of overs, this is big.
Yeah, and going at a brisk rate, they allow themselves a little bit of time. In the last over, Shakib Al Hassan really took to Dwayne Bravo, striking at over 200. So they bought themselves a little bit of time, and so they can pace themselves.
They can, but you don't want to get into calm waters and then lose too quickly. And suddenly that rate climbs on you. But the catch, you got to look back on that dropped catch. Shakib Al Hassan getting dropped. Huge support there. All on their feet. My goodness, what is that? That's going to run away for 4 and will be a no ball.
A no ball and a free hit. First free hit of the PSL. Cooper just lost that one. There you go. He's just high full toss, and actually Simmons does really well to run it down to third man, gets a boundary, and now the free hit. So an expensive delivery. Where will Lendl Simmons go?
He's gone high, he's gone handsome, and he's gone all the way.
A length ball. Kevin Cooper offering up a length ball, and Lendl Simmons just climbed all over this. He's launched it. It's gone high, wide and handsome. Really a lot of elevation, and it's done the distance. So one very expensive delivery.
Yep, that brings up the 50 partnership. Now he's gone length again, just a little nibble outside off stump, and he'll take the single. Oh, is there an extra run here? Yes, there is. So Lahore Qalandars under the pump. Firmly under the pump, has it?
Yeah, you can say that again. Giving it away, another single, and like last night where Luke Wright just took the game away from the Islamabad United team, this partnership is threatening that. Another easy single, so all very well for the Karachi Kings.
Somehow they've got to find a way to get a wicket. They've got to get back in the game by taking a wicket. Both of these batters are going to be the kind of players that are not going to stop and look. They're going to keep going. And just not going to knock it around and just take their time. You can be sure of that. Fidgety. They're not the #1 all-rounder in world cricket in a couple of formats of the game. By chance.
Umpire's view, and the last ball of the power play. A dot ball, but it's been a good power play for the Kings. 57 for 2.
The power play is done and dusted. 57 for 2. The Karachi Kings needing just 69 in 84 balls. Of course, they can just knock it around, take the singles. Lendl Simmons and making sure he's all sorted there.
Knock it around. Where's the fun in that, Simcoe?
Ain't gonna happen. No Shakib gonna knock it around. They can though, but they won't. And he's played pretty well. He's attacked. He got dropped early on and then decided, well, it's my day. And he's really played some glorious shots. Lovely touch. And now he's got the bit between the teeth. And there'll be a spinner bowling, and he'll like that. I don't think he's going to let them settle.
Left arm spinner, Zoeb Khan brought into the attack. He's a pretty decent left-arm spinner. He was the captain of the Peshawar team, which has won twice, last 2 times in the domestic T20 tournament. And he bowls that one, which dart backs into the right-hander. But he'll have his work cut out because the left-hander, Shakib, is on strike, and he'll be eyeing mid-wicket.
What does he bat like in the leagues?
It's a pretty decent bat. He played an awful shot today, but he's quite good. He can get quick runs. Just a wrong option today. One of the, well, the second one in the hat-trick, Mohammad Amir, but he knows what he's doing when he's bowls. He wants his field set, and he wants to get a wicket. It's the only way back for the Lahore Qalandars.
I'm interested to see how Lyndon Simmons will play. No helmet on.
It just seems that the team batting first is a little uncertain of what kind of total they want to get and how to actually attack the spinners and get their runs. Once they know, Karachi Kings know what they're chasing, it just seems a lot more smoother with their chase.
Cut away, sliced away, really. Should be just a 2. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think you're right. I think you've got to make sure you assess the pitch and understand that. And don't chase the ghost total. But when you bat second, you know, you always face the prospect of scoreboard pressure when you get close. So there's always 2 sides to the coin.
But the good thing about having Saqib in your team, he's a very good player of spin, and he does dominate spin bowling, and as we've seen, we'll probably see a lot of spin bowling in this PSL. Not a bad over, but still wicketless. 62 for 2. So just 64 more needed. Smooth sailing for the Kings right now, but a couple of wickets and it could all change. And the man to do that will be Dwayne Bravo.
Well, he does owe them. Well, if you a Pakistan viewer, you can watch HBL PSL live on the official website, PSLT20.com on YouTube. It's there for you. We talked about catches win matches. We say that often, but none more important than this catch that we saw early on. A little chip as Saqib came in. He hadn't got going yet. Just chipped it leading edge, as easy as you like. Dwayne Bravo, such a good fielder. I'm wondering if he had an eye on the fielder that was coming in next to him, but he made an awful mess of it. And how expensive is that little catch?
Needs to make amends, and a couple of wickets probably go a long way in that, but Saqib already on 30, so Bravo, he'll be feeling that.
He will. A little byplay. I always enjoy the West Indians playing against each other. They know each other's game well. No quarter asked or given. Lovely view of the sun just setting. Pulled away in the air. Up she goes. And 4 more. That's the 4. Oi, oi, 4. A clean stroke.
Not completely in control, but in the gap. The bouncer from Drain Bravo. Simmons taking him on. Bisects the deep square leg and deep fine leg. Shoaib Maqsood down there, not the swiftest of movers, but a good result for Lendl Simmons. Another boundary.
Down the ground. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. It's gone all the way. Just a little shimmy down the wicket. And bang. 16-6 of the tournament so far. The HBL 6 counter giving us the rundown, and we'll see lots more of them.
Talked about the West Indians playing against each other, and at the moment Lendl Simmons dominating. First one through square leg, and this one straight down the ground. Took it on the rise, on the up, and middled it to perfection.
Yeah, a little smile, but he wouldn't have enjoyed that. There's no bowler alive that enjoys that. Somebody running down the pitch at you. He played it well because he was on the move. As you say, he hit it on the top of the bounce and middled it.
Karachi Kings going at 9.39. Doing this easy. And Lendl Simmons not backing away from Bravo.
He's gone again, straight. One bounce into the rope. One bounce into the boards, I'd say. Crowd are on their feet, and Lendl Simmons is making merry. He is punishing Bravo badly.
Really wants a piece of Bravo here. He's gone down the ground this time. A beautiful shot over mid-off. One bounce. Gets a boundary, and just taking hold of Bravo. Bravo, his game's going back to us.
On the legs, just be the single. A big over. 15 off it. Ends the 8th. 77 for 2 now. Cut away, no run.
He likes that cut shot, just got away with that. Zoeb needs to tighten the line, needs to get a wicket. Needs to just bowl stump to stump, the left arm spinner.
He's always looking for the cover drive, the extra cover drive down the ground. Very strong down the ground. Shout of more out of hope and desperation. So Simmons on 41 after 26. No chance here. And 77 for 2, and they're really doing this in style, just needing 49 in 69.
That's a problem when you're just scored 125 and you're trying to defend that. A little bit of a partnership, and it'll again go away from you very, very quickly. And although these 4 dot balls or 5 dot balls not hurting Karachi Kings at all, because they're way in front.
Oh no, he's put it down. Straight back to the bowler. It's not their day. It ends the ninth, 78 for 2. .78 for 2. 9 overs bowled, that's all. Chasing a score that is really manageable from here. 48 needed in 66. And then the last delivery of the previous over, straight back to the bowler and being dropped. It's the second drop catch we've seen. Lendl Simmons having a good look around. It's certainly been him and Shakib Al Hassan's night. So now we've got another spinner on, Azhar Ali, and he's useful, that I can tell you. But at this stage of the game, he's going to have to deliver something magical. Cut away, and that'll just be the single, and Lendl Simmons gets the other side. Well, Zainab's downstairs. Who she got to listen to?
And I've got one of the finest actors of our country with me right now, Javed Sheikh. जावेद साहब, कैसा लग रहा है आपको यहाँ पे आके PSL के लिए कराची को सपोर्ट करना? क्या फीलिंग्स है आपकी?
एक्चुअली मुझे तो बहुत खुशी है कि PSL जो है वो शुरू हो गया है, हमारा अपना है, and I'm here to support Pakistan cricket, and of course Karachi Kings, you know. So I'm very excited. It's my first day and I'm very, very happy.
एंड कराची परफॉर्म भी बड़ा अच्छा कर रहा है. मोहम्मद आमिर की ज़बरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस थी, तो आप बहुत खुश होंगे.
Wow! Yes, of course, yes. You see, I think on board it's 80 रन हैं और 2 आउट हुए हैं, 8 ओवर हुए हैं, और इंशाल्लाह हम ये मैच जीतेंगे. और इस वक्त पूरा पाकिस्तान देख रहा है, बल्कि पूरी दुनिया में जहाँ पाकिस्तानी हैं वो ये मैच देख रहे हैं. और इंशाल्लाह एक दिन ऐसा आएगा कि ये PSL पाकिस्तान में होगा. We'll enjoy that.
इंशाल्लाह बिल्कुल आएगा. और आप अपने फेवरेट प्लेयर के बारे में बताएं. आपका कौन सा कोई पर्टिकुलर फेवरेट प्लेयर है पाकिस्तान की तरफ से या जो इस वक्त लीग में खेल रहे हैं?
देखें, शुरू से ही मैं इसको सपोर्ट कर रहा था, आमिर को. इट्स अ गुड लक फॉर पाकिस्तान दैट ही हैज़ कम बैक और ही इज़ परफॉर्मिंग वेरी वेल. अभी थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा एंड ही डिड वेरी वेल. आई रियली सपोर्ट हिम. आमिर इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट बॉलर वी हैव इन पाकिस्तान नाउ.
एंड आपका आना जाना यहाँ पे लगा रहता है. आपने बताया कि आप बहुत बड़े क्रिकेट लवर भी हैं.
जी हाँ, मैं तो क्रिकेट उस वक्त से खैर जब हमारी टीम थी लाहौर में, और आई हैव बीन प्लेइंग फॉर सो मेनी इयर्स, यू नो. शारजा में जब मैचेस होते थे, कोई मैच ऐसा नहीं होता था कि मैं छोड़ता था. इवन यहाँ पर भी जो मैचेस होते हैं वो हर मैच में यहाँ पर होता हूँ, एंड आई thoroughly enjoy this.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जावेद से का. और इट्स बैक टू द कमेंट्री पैनल.
Thanks, Zainab. Well, I can tell you 2 good things about Javed Sheikh. The first thing is he's passionate about cricket, knows what he's talking about. And the second thing is, I was downstairs early on when he arrived, and I tell you what, he stood and he signed autographs and he had photos taken and he had so much patience. I love that. 82 for 2 and 10.
So this game is done and dusted because 44 in 60 balls, and the way Simmons is timing the ball, it's going to be tough really for Kings 11 to lose it from here. And then you've got somebody like Shakib's class at the other end, 32 from 21, making batting look easy on a tough pitch.
Yeah, you've got to ask the question, is it their skill of batting or has it been poor bowling, Ram? I would put it down to poor catching for a start.
A bit of both, because it's not been that straightforward batting on a pitch like this one, where the ball is turning and stopping. But it's also the fact that they've been fed with some loose stuff at times.
I look back on that catch, Shakib Al Hasan, so early on in the innings by Bravo dropping it. Man, that was a big moment, huge moment in this game. They were under the pump. There was a lot of momentum at that time.
How good a shot is that? Making room and placing the ball so beautifully through the offside.
Yeah, you talk about how good is he. When you looked at that shot, you just said how good it was, on the move and still timing it so well and so easy.
It's gone up in the air, no one in the catching position, but he likes that shot. He likes the mid-wicket hoik.
I want to give that spinner some credit. I think he beat him in the flight. Give him some credit, Ram. Well bowled.
Because it was, he escaped punishment, so in that regard, yes, it was well bowled. Shakib 37 from 25. Simmons in particular has been in great touch, because he's timed the ball so well right throughout this innings. There's not been a dip in this knock. Oh, finds the gap once again. The timing was flawless. The ball skids across and hits the fence. Another big over for Kings 11. They're marching along well here, 91 for 2 after 11 overs, and we'll have the Qatar Airways strategic timeout. Qatar Airways strategic time out is over. Karachi Kings within touching distance, 91 for the loss of 2. 35 in 54. Azhar Ali bowls a good wrong un, but he's not a regular yet for Pakistan with the ball. What a good innings from Shakib Al Hasan. After that reprieve, he's looked rock solid. Couple of big blows for sixes. Simmons has been silky smooth.
You know what it does for the side when you get this close and you win well, and major players get a good innings early on under their belt. They get confidence, they feel good, you get momentum into the side. It's such an important start to a tournament. No, the wrong one. So this is good for Shakib Al Hasan. You know, he's going to be such an important player as the tournament unfolds, and so is Lendl Simmons. Now they've had a good knock and they've really spent good time in the middle, so that makes them a tough opponent as we move in.
It's well timed, but only for a single. So much to learn from these two if you're a young rookie Pakistani player playing in this HBL PSL. How to hit the big shots under pressure, how to control the urge to hit every ball out of the ground. Now that's a great example of just running the ball down the ground, getting a run, and Simmons has got a 50 as well. Brilliant innings, really was on a tough pitch. Has made batting look damn easy. He's a good player, a much improved player, and a much wanted player in the T20 circuit these days. Real star for his side today. Back foot drive, that'll find the fence. That's beautifully done through the offside. Wrong one read and crashed. And Kings 99 for 2. He runs beautifully as well. Very athletic, very quick, lithe and willowy in nature, Lendl Simmons.
Just getting back to your discussion, you were saying how good it is for the youngsters. It's the 100. And so you think about yourself at 20, 21, sitting in a change room, chatting to the likes of Viv Richards about batting. I mean, imagine that's gold.
Absolutely priceless.
Play against him?
Vivian, of course. 10 years, really. I mean, and he was in his prime. Initially in 1985, my first ever game against the West Indies at Melbourne in Championship of Cricket. Always had the swagger, even at the tail end of his career. That's gone. Dismissed out of his sights. He's so clean through that area. It's another crowd catch. I think he's caught one. Yes. A Pepsi Karor catch. HBL sixes counter is on the move. 17th of the tournament. This was belted.
Yep, he's in for a share, that 100,000. Wonderful catch. Look at that. He should be on the field. Yeah, get him on the field. Pepsi catch a crawl. Well done.
Abhi nahi to kabhi nahi. Now or never. Right, 106 for the 107 for the loss of 2. Shakib Al Hasan is raising his bat to the gallery. It's a 50 for Shakib Al Hasan, and it's been a stroke-filled, well-accumulated 50. Eye-catching, eye-pleasing innings. What a player he's become, Shakib Al Hasan. Good all-round cricketer. In fact, a world-class all-round cricketer. room and cuts well. It's a misfield at point. They're doing it in a hurry. Bowler frustrated. 1-1 for the loss of 2 with 2 balls to go in this over.
Well, I like the way he plays it late and gets a lot of pace on it, but I'm also liking the emotions that I'm seeing in the crowd. I'm seeing a polarization to teams. They're loving these. They're loving the Kings. They're loving this win.
Cuts again. This time it's well blocked. Gawhar the fielder. 1-1 for 2. Cameron Delport is coming on to bowl. Just 15 runs required for a, we've got to call it a famous win, Pat, because Karachi-Lahore has been a fierce rivalry. And Karachi Kings have been just too strong tonight.
I must tell you, I looked through the sides and I had an eye on Karachi. I fancied them. I like their balance in their side. And Shakib Hassan brings that balance to the side. And up front, Lendl Simmons, wonderful striker for the ball. They're going to be a tough side to beat.
Let's not forget that they've got good spin attack as well. Shakib Hassan is a quality bowler. Then Shoaib Malik himself. Imad Wasim is another very good left-arm spinner. So they've picked the right side according to the conditions. A lot of boundaries square through the offside for Simmons. He's shown great match awareness. You know, he's ran the singles well. It's not been a one-dimensional hitting kind of an innings. He's been a well-rounded innings from him.
I want to sound as if I'm backing Karachi, yeah?
I get that vibe from you, Pat.
You may, you're right. You may get it, but I'm trying to avoid it. I'm trying to lean to all at this moment in time, but I like them.
That should be taken. Kevin Cooper takes a neat, easy catch. Shakib Hassan for once misses the target. It didn't come out of the middle of the bat, but still good enough innings really to win them this contest. Qalandars are going down. Shakib Hassan perishes after scoring a wonderful 50. 51 from 35, 113 for 3.
Yeah, you'd be disappointed. He needed to finish it off. I'd like to have seen him finish it off. He rolled his fingers across it at Cameron Delport, maybe just holding up a little bit. Easy as you like, but again, as you've said, wonderful innings.
Shoaib Malik, the skipper, is in. They bat deep. Kings 11. Imagine having a quality all-rounder come in at the 5th position. Just 13 runs required, 938. They've bossed this innings, Kings 11. Sorry, the Karachi Kings. This really wasn't middle at all. Kevin Cooper took his time and took it neatly. We've got another contest coming up after this, which should be a great one. Peshawar Zalmi versus Islamabad United. Shahid Afridi will feature in that Zalmi side, and that's the reason why you see so many more people pouring in at this stage. He's a real hit here, Shahid Afridi. 113 for the loss of 3. He's played that shot well right throughout this innings. He plays the cut shot well. He's a good driver down the ground.
Yeah, he favours the offside, and clearly he's not a sweeper. He would have a helmet on if he was. That's what I was meaning. He's a very, very powerful striker through the offside. That's one heck of a good shot to play. Not easy at all.
Yeah, so many things to look after when you're playing that inside out drive, the balance, and then you've got to be very precise with your feet movement. Got to get to the pitch of the ball and then play it with an angle. And he made it look so easy there, just exposing the stump so that that bat could come down freely on the ball. Beautiful batting. He's really been impressive in this inning. 60 now from 42.
What is interesting is when he plays that inside-out shot, the danger always is you drag the back foot. And if you miss it, you're in trouble because you get stumped. You watch the back foot. Keeps it anchored long enough.
Just been too flat, Gohar. I think you've got to flight the ball, mix it up. This is a good spinning pitch. 1 for 28 in 2.4. Just not good enough returns for a quality left-arm spinner. Is real quality, Gohar.
You can't be cut. Lendelson. Pleasure run score.
Oh, that was well bowled. Shoaib Malik out of the crease a little too early. He bowled it a little wide and short, but smile on the face. He's still out there. 118 for the loss of 3.
Final rights then. Karachi Kings doing this easy. Simmons 62 not out. It's been a fantastic innings from him. Overall, Lahore Qalandars just not good enough. Let's see here. There's a little bit of an appeal. Simmons having a smile. There's an appeal for a run out. Nobody really concentrating, and out of nowhere, there's the replay. Simmons just walking back, gets his bat down, and is his foot down as well. Just about safe.
Yeah, no problem there. Decision clearly not out. The cool decision is not out. And it's not cool for the fielding side, cool for the batting side. Little smile from the umpire. Yep, they're happy with that.
Seven to get. And Shoaib Malik is in a hurry. A maximum. Hits them big. It's not very heavily built, but can strike a long ball. Got underneath that. And the scores are tried with that massive hit from Shoaib Malik.
Well, the HBL counter telling us number 18, but this is big. It's big on any ground. Yes, Cameron, turn around and have a look. It's gone all the way. So one needed, and the captain just he wants to get out of here.
Yeah, get off and celebrate. It's been a convincing victory. First game of the tournament for the Karachi Kings, and they looked a really good side. Spinners coming to the fore. Captain will lead them well. And they've dominated from the word go. Simmons batted brilliantly. Lahore Qalandars didn't feel all that well, didn't bat all that well, but it was a professional outfit and professional performance from Karachi Kings. And after happy coaches there of Karachi Kings, and Lahore Qalandars will have to do a little bit of soul searching. It's quite an emphatic victory for Karachi Kings, and an emphatic way to send them clear. He finishes in style. The captain himself, Shoaib Malik, gets down on one knee, smacks it for 6.
Let the celebrations begin in Karachi. The 19-6 HBL ticker shows us that. And Simmons and Malik, well, Salam Malik, Shoaib Malik, should I say, 12 off just 7 balls. He's walked in and just said, listen, let's get out of here. We need to finish this off.